what do you look for, like in the brother?
It's not even what I look for, it's what I make sure the stuff I don't want to get, I look for that, and that might be bad. It's more that, like, I hope he's not this way. I hope he doesn't do this way. Because the rest, I feel like naturally, if something is meant to be cool, then it'll be cool. But I don't know if I go into it wrong by kind of like, yeah, I hope he's not like this. That might be negative.
Give me an example. Like, I hope he isn't an abuser or a cheater. Just as an example.
That's kind of even far out. It's the little stuff it's the red flag sort of things that I look for so that I know to run off, because I don't want to deal with those things that could happen far out, like abuse and stuff like that. I don't need that. Like, I want to get to know you. I don't need to know how much your car was, what your house worth. I don't need to know what you buying from the mall today. I don't need to know all of that. That's nothing. I don't care about that stuff.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna hear that from me. So and then also guys make the mistake of doing that, maybe assuming that not only do you want to hear it, but they gotta say that to get your attention and let you know what they're capable of. And to me, I don't want to deal with that, because already, number one, you're shortchanging yourself because you're selling yourself. So if you feel like this is what you have to do to get a woman's attention, I don't want you anyway, because that's weak to me. You can't just pull up and be chill or whatever and get whatever attention you're trying to get from her. If that's not enough, you being you, then I don't want you anyway. And then also, secondly, then it kind of makes me feel like you're prejudging me. I don't want to be prejudged. I don't want you assuming you got to pull your money out in front of me and that's going to make me stick around. That's clownish to me, so it's it's the tendencies, I guess, that I look for that lets me know, okay, this could be somebody that I could maybe chill with. It may last, it may not, whatever. But off the break, when I'm meeting people, certain things they may say, I'm like, I'm never probably gonna talk to him again.
I think when I meet a woman, I'm looking for qualities that are there. And I guess because I'm assuming that all of the other shit is there to some degree, like the bullshit, because everybody got that with it. I think I'm looking for things that I feel can carry through that bullshit. Like if I'm looking for a car, as an example, yeah, the brakes may squeak, but the engine is solid.
Right.
And as long as the motherfucking engine is solid, I can deal with the brakes squeaking, because motherfucking brakes might stop squeaking, might stop, but engine is the engine. It's the life of the car. So, and I think from that approach, when I'm looking at it for women, and maybe the reason why I do that is because in the past, I've been so full of shit. I've always tried to get women to focus on the car and be like, oh, the brakes are squeaky. And the brakes, and my equivalent of brake squeaking could be me shutting down and not opening up. As much as I talk now, I ain't always been like that. I was trying to hide some shit, like some internal shit. But I want to make sure that the engine, the transmission is solid, and then some of the other shit around. And sometimes, and I think we all inherently have that, it's just, I think if your brakes are squeaky, I want you to know that the motherfuckers are squeaky. Don't let me hear the brakes and you telling me that the brakes ain't squeaking. Because then I'm gonna be like, okay, now this motherfucker don't even want to acknowledge reality.